Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Last time we talked about news of the world. Now we talk about the upteenth adaptation of Pinocchio because the world clearly needed another one. We're talking about Pinocchio 2020. So, as usual, we're going to go over the pros and cons for Pinocchio 2020. So, yeah, let's get to it. Pros. Oh, God. It's a family movie. I mean, family movies have done surprisingly okay in the pandemic environment. A lot of people assumed they would do the worst, but look at the performances of War with Grandpa and more notably Crude's A New Age. It's clear families are willing to go out to see these movies, probably because they're desperate to get their kids out the house. To be honest, so I mean, at least that gives Pinocchio an ever so slight chance of success. And I do mean slight. So there's that, I guess. Um, Chris, it's also Christmas time. Christmas time has historically been very lucrative for family movies. But the weird thing is that on Christmas Day, when compared to all the other movies in the marketplace, they tend to go up the least. I know that sounds weird, right? But the reason being is that, kids are obviously at home playing with their gifts and stuff. It's the day after Christmas where business booms. Business starts booming. You see, like, grosses just skyrocket after that for the rest of the year. That's happened plenty of times in the past. So yeah, Christmas time is a great time for family movies. So there's that too. I give up. I can't think of anything else. Okay, cons. Pandemic. Do I need how many times do I need to say it? I will say it as many times as possible. Pandemic's gotten worse. Movie theaters are closed. A large chunk of them are closed, more than half. So if Pinocchio wanted to make any money, it really can't. Not in this environment. So yeah, that's definitely a con. Another con is that who wanted this? Who who out there was demanding for another Pinocchio movie? Because there's already enough of them out there, and most people are familiar with the Disney version. And heck, they're gonna remake that. Like I think it's next year or the year after that or sometime in the future with freaking Tom Hanks as Geppetto, which is real funny because last video I made was about Tom Hanks. So yeah, like what's the point of this? And another thing to note is that the person who directed this movie, also this movie's from Italy, so it's basically a foreign movie coming here to the States. And considering what happened to Vanguard, that's not a good thing. Roberto Beniti Ben G blah. Why do I? Oh, I suck at names. But yeah, this guy. This is not his first Pinocchio movie. Oh no. Oh no. He made one in 2002 in his native homeland of Italy where he, a grown man who was at the time in his 40s, I think, playing Pinocchio. Yes, you heard me. A 40-year-old man playing a wooden boy. It's like it sounds like a parody, but it's not. It's not at all. This was a real thing. It had an American release. It was dubbed in America, and the dubbing is horrendous. It's like freaking like you can just look at their lips and you can just tell like what they're saying, like the words that you're hearing are not coming out their mouths. It's so bad. And the movie's weirdly dark. There's death and stuff. Pinocchio is hanged. It's it's a trip. It's an absolute trip. And the movie was horrible. I think it has like a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. So that should tell you all you need to know. And I know a lot of you probably never heard of it. There's this video I watched that I recommend. It's from the series Awfully Good Movies. Just look Awfully Good Movies Pinocchio 2002. You'll find it. You can watch it. It's a trip. I think you'll enjoy it or hate it. There's that too. But yeah, just wanted to mention that because this is his second crack at the source material. But this time he's playing Geppetto, which is good. It's more appropriate than playing Pinocchio again. So at least there's that. Anywho, where were we? Oh yeah, cons. More cons. Well, I mean, The Crew's a new age, despite the fact that it's now on PVOD. It's still making a bit of money, so it still has to worry about that. That's direct competition. So yeah, and also this movie has zero advertising. I have not seen in one single advertisement anywhere for this. I've seen plenty of advertisements for Wonder Woman. I think I've seen a couple for News of the World. I've seen nothing, zero, nada, zilch for Pinocchio. So I bet none of you knew this movie existed. I didn't know this movie existed until a couple weeks ago when it was announced. Hey, it's gonna be released on Christmas Day wide in America. So I was like, all right then, cool. I get to cover another movie. Nice. But yeah, that's it. I have nothing else to say. Opening weekend, less than 1 million, guaranteed. Less than 1 million. I doubt it'll make 1 million. It'll probably make less than that, honestly. Opening weekend. But I'm gonna guess 1 million opening weekend. I'll probably reach like 3 or 4 or 5 million total, and then that'll be that. Nobody will ever talk about it ever again. So yeah, that's Pinocchio. Yeah, so next up we're going to talk about Promising a Young Woman, then Wonder Woman 1984, and then we're done with 2020. So yeah. Anywho, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got a playlist on the homepage where I cover I do predictions for all the movies that came out this year. I know it's not a lot, but come on, give me a break. I'm trying here. I also have two other playlists. I have box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. I've been recently doing double recaps. Last one I did was October and November. I will do one on December and January. That won't come out till February though, so yeah, you have to wait for that. Also have the canceled series that goes over all of the movies that were supposed to come out at this point. Movies like Dune and what else? Top Gun Maverick was supposed to come out. I think there were a couple like before all this crap happened, like this Christmas season was gonna be loaded. Like real loaded. Movies coming out the 18th, the 23rd, the 25th. It was going to be nuts. It was going to exhaust me. But that obviously didn't happen. So, yeah. So if you want to check out, all the episodes I've made about Cancel, go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.